Just a final point, because I was reading this week, we talk about the midterm elections. You'll be talking about nothing but the midterm elections going forward. Is it now a done deal? Not a done deal, but the smart money was on Republicans taking back at least one of the houses. But I'm now reading news that the economy is slightly bouncing back. Fuel prices have dropped dramatically in the US. And as Glenn always likes to say on this show, people do tend to vote with their pockets. So the fuel prices, I forgot what the price is per barrel, but it's dropped a hell of a lot compared to other countries. That's point one. Point two, Mar-a-Lago seems to be cutting through to certain aspects of your more patriotic side of the Republicans. So President Biden is arguably at the best position he's been since he took over. Would that be fair?
You're missing point three, which is, I think, even more important than point one and point two. And that is the Supreme Court taking away a woman's constitutional right to abortion.
Yes.
And women in particular, I think a lot of people, but women in particular, they are angry.
Yes.
They are extraordinarily angry. And that anger is turning into them going out to vote.
Yep.
You have had record numbers of women registering to vote. And they are not, because what's happened because of the Supreme Court decision is now states can outlaw abortion, full stop.
Yep.
Rape, incest, health of the mother, doesn't matter. And some states are doing this. And women are like, we have got to vote. And so it's the women who are registering to vote in record numbers are going to potentially, because look, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 new voters going to the Democratic candidate will swing a Senate election. It can swing multiple House elections. So, Neil, your first 2 points are correct. The Republicans want to make this about Biden, the economy, that the Democrats shouldn't have all control. The Mar-a-Lago search, the finding that the former president has nuclear secrets that should never have taken out of a secure facility, and they're just laying around a hotel that anybody can have access to. That is part of it, because now the election is about Trump, and that is not what the Republicans want it to be.
Wow.
But more importantly, I think it is that women are coming out in record numbers. And so it would have been shocking before the Supreme Court decision to say the Democrats could hold the House and the Senate. Now I would go from shocking to mildly surprising if the Democrats hold both the House and the Senate.
Awesome. Steve, we got to leave it there, but thank you as always. Good stuff. We will see you in 3 weeks' time. We'll talk a little bit more about that later, but Neil and I will be off the next 2 weeks, but we'll see you soon.
And shout out to my new Steely Dan shirt.
I love this.
It's a very nice shirt. I saw the top half black. I thought you were paying tribute to the late monarch, but now I see you're just paying tribute to Steely Dan.
Steely Dan Asia was one of the first albums I bought when I was a kid.
Showing their age, guys.
There you
Showing
go.
their age.
All right, guys. Thanks. Got to go.
Bye-bye.